The R sound is one of the most difficult sounds in American English. If you've been struggling with this sound, then keep watching because I'm going to give you some tips that should really help. Hi, I'm Lori with Pronunciation Pro and CommuniClinic. In each of my videos, I provide just a snippet of information about American English pronunciation. A snippet is a small amount of something. So rather than being a comprehensive program that walks you through each aspect of pronunciation, these videos are meant to help you with certain specific sounds and skills that may be challenging for you as a non-native speaker. So a viewer recently asked me to make a video about how to pronounce the ending on words like culture or member. So that's what we're going to focus on in this video, but the technique that I'm going to teach you for establishing that sound can be used for any R in any word because is actually just the sound that the letter R makes. So let's first talk about the tongue position for the American R sound. I'm calling it the American R sound because when a vowel occurs in front of R, British and Australian English speakers actually drop the R sound, but North Americans don't do this. So for American English, you can use this same tongue shape for any R sound in any word. The only thing that will change is the consonant or vowel sound that comes before it. Now, teaching the R sound is super difficult because it's all done inside the mouth and you can't see what I'm doing inside my mouth with my tongue. So I'm going to use another sound to help you get your tongue in the right position. I want you to say the sound that the letter E makes. E. And notice what the back and middle of your tongue is doing when you make the E sound. It's contacting your side teeth on the inside, and it's kind of pushing against them for stability. E. The E sound is a very tense sound, meaning that all the muscles in your tongue are really working hard to keep your tongue in that high position in the mouth, and your tongue is bracing against your teeth. E. Your tongue is going to do exactly the same thing for the R sound, but you're going to pull it back as well. So the middle and back of your tongue contacts and pushes against the inside of those side teeth as you pull it back. Let's start with the E sound and walk the tongue back to an shape. As you pull the tongue back, don't let it drop. Keep it way up high in the mouth, just like you do for E. Think about pulling the tongue straight back toward your ears and not letting it relax down. Here we go. Ear. Ear. Now, if you let the tongue drop and lose contact with those side teeth as you're pulling it back, you'll get ear. So keep the tongue high in the mouth and pushing against those teeth. Ear. Now, some native speakers make the R sound with their tongue tip facing slightly downward as they pull the tongue back. Er. And some make it with the tongue tip curled upward. Er. Either way is acceptable. Use whichever position is easiest for you, is most comfortable, and helps you to achieve the best R sound. The sound should not feel like it's coming from the very back of your mouth, which sounds strangled. Rather, it should feel like the sound is sort of rolling around between the middle and tip of your tongue. Okay, now that we've learned the correct tongue position, let's try this in a few words with the sound at the end. I'm going to say the word twice and then put it in a short sentence. See if you can copy how I sound. Keep that tongue high in the mouth and contacting those side teeth on the R sound. Ready? Let's go. Culture, culture. I love to study the culture in each place I visit. Member, member. He is a member of that club. Sister, sister. My sister likes to bake pies. Measure, measure. Can you measure the length of the sofa, please? After, after. Let's get some coffee after the show. So before I end this video, I just want to mention that you'll use this same technique no matter where the R occurs in a word or what sound comes in front of the R. For example, in a word like car, you have an ah sound in front of that R, so your tongue will drop for the ah sound, but then it needs to come right back up high and make contact with those teeth for the sound. R, car. And in a word like store, you have to drop the tongue for the O part, but then you're going to bring it back up high and connect with those teeth for the sound. Or, store. I want to thank the viewer who requested this video. I really hope this explanation of how to make the American R sound was helpful to all of you. If so, please hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Remember that watching videos about pronunciation is not the same thing as working on your pronunciation. So don't forget to practice the sounds and skills you learn here on a regular basis so you can make new habits for how to use them successfully in conversational speech. And if you need feedback to know if you're pronouncing these sounds correctly, why not try signing up for the free 7-day trial at Pronunciation Pro and coming to one of my live study groups during your trial week? I would love to give you feedback on how you're doing. You can find the link for Pronunciation Pro in the description below. Just scroll to the bottom of the page that comes up after you click on the link, and you'll see the free 7-day trial that you can select. If you decide that the program isn't what you're looking for, you can always cancel that trial membership. But in the meantime, happy practicing, and I'll see you in my next video.